Hey guys, Jason here with the Soul, and funnily enough, we are looking at gloves today. So I haven't reviewed these gloves. These gloves aren't, I wouldn't say they're new, but they're new-ish. So these are the Nike Vapor Selects, and these have actually replaced the Nike Vapors. Best way of describing these gloves, because it would seem that Nike aren't very good at describing these gloves. I mentioned on a video recently that the hang tags give like literally no information at all. And this is like the most aloof hang tag you'll ever see. It literally tells you what the gloves are. It tells you in French as well. Lacrosse pour homme, gants de terrain, Vapor Select. La mousse de protection avec des inserts, des permettent de absorber les chocs. I mean, I get it, you know, French Canadians, maybe that's why it's in French as well, but it doesn't give you very much information at all. So for those non-French speakers, and I think I am one of those, my French is, it's pretty appalling, but it says, men's lacrosse, Vapor Select field gloves. Protective foam with hard inserts helps absorb impacts. Ventilated palm helps keep your hand cool. That is all the information they give on the hang tag, which is kind of disappointing. But I'll tell you what I think of these gloves. Value for money wise, it's not a bad glove. I'd describe this as like a high-end intermediate glove. Palms are nice, palms are really nice, they're really soft. I would say that maybe they're a little bit short in the fingers for myself. And I wouldn't say I've got the kind of longest of fingers or biggest of hands. This is a 13-inch, so the gloves are available in size 10-inch for really young kids, size 12 and 13s. 99% of adults are going to be wearing a 13-inch because the 12s, if this is a 13, 12s are going to be snug, and even if you've got kind of little hands. But, you know, overall, it's a good looking glove. You know, I think it presents pretty good value for money, to be honest. Certainly, I do like the look of all the Nike gloves. They've definitely got like a, you know, an aesthetic appeal to them, let's say. They come in white, so they also come in black. The US retail on these is $109.99, and that's about the same in pounds these days with the current exchange, and if you're including VAT. So yeah, $109.99. So it's actually not a bad looking glove. If you're on a tighter budget, you want a pair of, you know, good gloves that are pretty protective. You don't want to spend mega money, because you can spend mega money these days on gloves. You can spend nearly £200 on a pair of gloves these days. It's crazy. But that's just the way the game has gone. But I think the Nike Vapor Select is it's pretty decent protection. You know, if you're on a budget, then you know it's not crazy money. Looks wise, you can see there, you know, it's a good looking glove. Yeah, they're pretty comfortable. I think these would break in real quick. Again, as with kind of all modern gloves now, very, very short cuff on them. They've got a kind of built-in wrist guard there, which I know some people do take the wrist guard out, but I've never kind of worked out why people want to do that. But I do think it's a pretty good value for money glove, this. As I said, not too expensive, but I think you definitely get a good level of glove at not an awful lot of money. So if you're in the market for a pair of gloves, don't want to go too deep into your bank account, definitely want to check these out, the Nike Vapor Selects.